Hey yo, February 15th, the day of inventiveness. Those born on February 15 display great ingenuity as well as imagination. Whether their talents lie in more technical or poetic realms, many born on this day are able to make their unusual visions and dreams a reality. They seem to find it natural to think creatively and are less threatened than most people by difficulties or problems which to them are but challenges of varying complexity. In this respect, they are very positive in their outlook. On the other hand, they can be deeply disappointed when their efforts are unsuccessful and do not always have the stamina to hang in there, particularly when it is more patience than action that is required. Sensitive to the extreme, February 15 people are highly reactive to criticism directed against them. Their feelings are pretty close to the surface and can be easily touched or provoked. February 15 people like to make things around them run smoothly, not only for the well-being of others, but also because they then can guarantee themselves the greatest amount of personal latitude and freedom from inhibiting responsibilities, an important item for them. February 15 people make no bones about their wish to have fun, but at the same time are very serious about principles and ideals. Those born on this day are sympathetic as well as empathetic, and therefore feel the pain of others more keenly than the average person. As a consequence, the exploitation and oppression of disadvantaged or weaker persons is particularly hard for them to suffer. Lovers of nature, February 15 people like to be free to roam, to think as they wish, to let their minds play over all the wonders of the world. Many born on this day are intensely curious and want to investigate most everything around them. They can saturate themselves with stimuli, and the more they take in, the richer their life becomes. They must, however, beware of the burnout that can come as a result of living too long in a heightened state. Although February 15 people do well to discipline themselves and bring more order into their lives, we'll wait. Please hold. Although February 15 people do well to discipline themselves and bring more order into their lives, which can be chaotic, they generally resist externally imposed discipline and indeed can be extremely rebellious. However, they are discerning enough to know when the order imposed is necessary and can follow rules to the letter if they are reasonable and just. Unfortunately, in this imperfect world, such is not often the case. Sometimes, instead of expressing their frustrations, February 15 people turn silent and drive resentment down inside. At this point, they may be apt to make silent promises to themselves, granting a consolation prize or planning revenge. Less highly evolved individuals born on this day must be aware of wallowing in self-pity or periodically bursting out in uncontrollable rages. But dealing with negative emotions is the most important challenge for all February 15 people to meet. Often those born on this day grow wiser with age and level out emotionally with the passing years. Affection is usually the key to the process. Giving and receiving it on a daily basis is important for their growth and development. Deprived of it, they can turn inward and come to live in their own isolated, albeit imaginative world. Alright, that's February 15th. That's part 1. I have a part 2 and 3. And in those sections, we go over weaknesses, strengths, meditation, advice, health, tarot, numbers, and planets, and prominent or famous people born on that day. February 15th, the day of inventiveness. Please subscribe for the next part.